Paris Saint-Germain versus Chelsea Football Club, UEFA Champions League Round of 16. Can Chelsea eliminate Paris Saint-Germain? That is the question many people are asking. This is going to be the biggest fixture of the UCL Round of 16. A fixture between the European champions, Paris Saint-Germain, and the world champions, Chelsea Football Club. Who is going to win who on this first leg of the UCL? Because there are two legs. Paris Saint-Germain versus Chelsea at home and Chelsea versus Paris Saint-Germain at home. And in this video I am going to give you just my predictions for the fixtures at home, which is the game for the fixtures at home for Paris Saint-Germain, which is the game that is going to be played on Wednesday. And ahead of this game, there are many expectations. Yes, many people are expecting Paris Saint-Germain to eliminate Chelsea, same as people are expecting Chelsea to eliminate Paris Saint-Germain. But remember, this is a game where Paris Saint-Germain wants to settle their score. Chelsea won the World Cup, the Club World Cup, against Paris Saint-Germain, scoring them 3 goals. And Paris Saint-Germain is coming into this game to get their revenge. So I'm going to give you my previews and my prediction. But before that, let us look at Paris Saint-Germain in the last 10 games. When you look at Paris Saint-Germain in the last 10 games, they lost how many games? 2 games against AS Monaco and against Rennes. They drew in 2 of the last 10 games and won 6 of the last 10 games. Now let us look at the last 10 games of Chelsea also before going to their head-to-head. When you look at Chelsea in the last 10 games, Chelsea lost 2 of the last 10 games, drew in 2 of the last 10 games, and won 6. So it is a game that is very balanced. Everything is at 50-50. Club World Cup champions versus UEFA champions. Now you'll even look at the last 10 games. 6 wins for Chelsea, 6 wins for Paris Saint-Germain, 2 defeats for Chelsea, 2 defeats for Paris Saint-Germain. And you compare the two teams, the state of the two teams, you will clearly see that the two teams are not actually looking good. Chelsea suffered before winning a game against Wrexham. They needed a red card. They needed one Wrexham player to be sent off before they could play against 10-men Division 2 players to win. That is to tell you, this game between Paris Saint-Germain and Chelsea is going to be very entertaining. Now, when you look at the last 10 head-to-head, Chelsea, Paris Saint-Germain in all competitions, the last time they met was at the Club World Cup in the USA, and Chelsea taught Paris Saint-Germain a lesson of their life. Chelsea of Enzo Maresca won the greatest Paris Saint-Germain team of all time, 3 goals to 0. Cole Palmer with a brace and João Pedro, and all of these players are fit for this game on Wednesday against Paris Saint-Germain. Now, looking at the last 10 fixtures, Chelsea won Paris Saint-Germain 3 goals to 1. Paris Saint-Germain won Chelsea 2 goals to 1. That was in 2016. Then in the same 2016, PSG won Chelsea 2 goals to 1. See, when you go through all, is somehow balanced. I said everything is almost at 50-50. You can look the image very well. Everything is almost as 50-50 ahead of this game. And if there is one player to watch in this game, João Pedro. This brother is on fire. João Pedro is on fire. As of 2026, he is the best striker in the world. Yes, as of 2026, João Pedro is the best striker in the world. And Paris Saint-Germain needs to be very careful in this particular game. And also, when you look at Chelsea, the only thing you can say is that Chelsea is a team that are very good against teams that you don't see them as favorite. Now Chelsea is coming to play Paris Saint-Germain away from home. We all are going to be like, okay, Chelsea cannot win Paris Saint-Germain, Chelsea cannot do this, Chelsea cannot do this. When you even compare the two teams, you will see that Paris Saint-Germain is better than Chelsea. But let me tell you guys something. These are the type of games that Chelsea will come and shock us. I still remember the FIFA Club World Cup finals. Nobody expected Chelsea to win that game. Chelsea had a 1% win in that particular game. Paris Saint-Germain had 99 plus. So it was just a game of 1% chance, 99% faith for Chelsea. But at the end of the day, they won the game. But when I look at this game, I look at the Chelsea players that are available, bro. I just think about the midfield, because this game is going to be played at the level of the midfield. When you look at Chelsea's midfield, there is Enzo Fernandez, there is Moises Caicedo, there is Cole Palmer, Reece James. There is also Santos. Now, let us take for example, if Liam Roseno decide to play with Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, and Reece James at the level of the midfield, you clearly see that Reece James and Caicedo are going to defend. That is the formation he used against Barcelona and destroyed Barcelona. Do you understand? Now, Reece James and Caicedo can sit as defensive midfielder. Enzo Fernandez can play ahead of them. Cole Palmer, right wing. Maybe Pedro Neto. That guy is too bad, man. Pedro Neto is too bad. Maybe Garnacho. I don't know. It depends on the coach, but I can see Cole Palmer, João Pedro up front. It depends on who is going to be used as the right winger in this particular game. And now with this formation, bro, these guys can cause Paris Saint-Germain more harm than good. So Paris Saint-Germain needs to come into this game mentally prepared, physically prepared, and spiritually prepared, because Chelsea is going to come out to play. Chelsea is not joking. Chelsea is coming out to play against Paris Saint-Germain. And look at the game. I cannot tell you Paris Saint-Germain is going to win or Chelsea is going to win. One thing I can say ahead of this game is that it is going to be very, very difficult. Right? It is going to be very, very difficult. And I see many goals in this game. I see Chelsea scoring like 2 goals in this game. And I also see Paris Saint-Germain scoring like 2 goals in this game, because the worst part of this Chelsea team is the defense. That is the worst part of this Chelsea team. They are very good up front, but when it comes to the defense behind, it is very, very it's just funny. When you look at Chelsea's defense, man, you just feel like crying, bro. They are not good at the level of defense, so they just need to be careful in this particular game. And Paris Saint-Germain is a team that have not also been good this season, bro. From the goalkeeper, defense, attack, midfield, they have not been good. Today they are good, tomorrow they are looking average. So if Chelsea can make use of their chances in this game, mount pressure on Paris Saint-Germain, they're definitely going to win the game. And I expect nothing but a big game of entertainment from the both sides. Remember, this is a game between 2 champions, Club World Cup champions and UEFA champions. Who is going to be crowned the main champion after the first leg of the UCL? That is what I don't know. And with that, I am going to end the video here. But before I end the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the thumb up to the video, share the video to 1 or 2 persons, and let me know your predictions for this game between Chelsea and Paris Saint-Germain. Do you think in this first leg that is going to be played on Wednesday, do you think Chelsea is going to win Paris Saint-Germain, or Paris Saint-Germain is going to take advantage of Chelsea? Let me know down in the comment section, and see you until my next video.